Alright, so this is going to be a little test. See how we do. Old Valindian, Kingdom of Dalmasca. Things I like about Final Fantasy XII. It's beautifully made. They making it on the PS4 is just wow. A lot of friends of mine criticize it because of the way it plays, but I think it more than makes up for it with how massive it is, how much backstory is given to each character, how well they're drawn.
In the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Far on.
When the game first came out, I was super excited. Watching this first scene, I was just like, wow. The whole time, the clarity of his face, the clarity of his face, the look on everyone, the way they express emotion, it was just perfectly done. And the way they integrate both technology and magic. It's the first time I actually liked this. Final Fantasy VII was wonderful. I loved it. Didn't really like the whole technology magic gameplay. Didn't like the way it happened in 6. But I actually liked the way they did it in 12.
Galtea, stand watch over your life.
That I be considered worthy.
I kind of wish they'd explore the backstory of this like they did 7. You know, go back and let's talk about how the king of Dalmasca became the king of Dalmasca. Let's talk about Marquis Andor. Let's talk about the Arcadian. I can't remember the emperor's name. I remember Vayne. Let's talk about what Vayne did to his older brothers. Let's actually talk about the Rosarian Empire. Find out more about what's going on there. I can only imagine rendering this was a nightmare. If the audio quality sounds horrible, it's because I've never done this before. Oh, I love how he is firing those arrows from the chocobo, and it is just... I do think like the prince should have like totally knocked on wood there. It's like he did this. I really do feel that way. I'm like, dude, seriously. Okay, so you're gonna jinx the entire army and then turn around and go for my father, so commit suicide. You're gonna do a suicide run after sacrificing your entire army by jinxing them. And no, I do not believe in jinxing. It's just wow, dude. Although it kind of makes sense. You know, he's got that whole I'm being honorable thing going on. So it kind of turns out, I love how they go into slow motion here. It is so it's just so real from this moment. I mean,
blessings of the Great Father descend and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to Mother Lord. There you shall find peace. Father.
I love how it's just, wow. You're gonna hear that a lot from me.
The death of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the Kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice: Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Ramanas, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
Royal blood.
You there. Can you hear me? It's as I feared. They're slowing us down. Do not say that. Not all of us are here for both of that. You fight to defend his home. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good.
More about Rex would be nice.
You bore a few cuts.
And where's these lands that were taken by Arcadia where Bosch came from?
Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
I'm not gonna lie, I really like
How
Bosch.
old are you, Rex?
Don't remember how
17,
much
sir.
I actually use him, but I really like Rex.
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain. I'm aware of the situation.
You know, sometimes I feel like we're aware of the situation. Yeah, I know. It's just kind of like unnecessary.
Godspeed.
And that. Why did he put his hands down at his... it's a unique... I guess salute. So that makes it cool. I just wish they'd explore more, explain why they're doing something so different. Use the right stick to look right. And I gotta remember how to play this game. Oh, and all of a sudden he gets to stop talking. Man, do we really have to go through all... If I'm going too fast, just let me know. And if you'd rather me read them, I'll try to do voices, but I ain't making no promises. Now you can open your party member by pressing triangle. You'll have to forgive me if I'm going too fast. Unfortunately, I seem more interested in trying out triangle. Our first sort of tutorial style boss fight. You know, those boss fights that you can absolutely not win, not lose unless you're, you know, brand new to the game. Brand new to the game. It's awesome. Wonder, hey. I don't normally do that. See what I mean? You pretty much just hit it a bunch of times. There was somebody healing you. You get to a certain point and this dude's just like, boom. And that's just to kind of show you, you know.
Sunbury, my engines are hit. She'll not hold much longer.
We received you, Tomberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Sunbury disengaging.
Now that was totally just showing, you know, off the skill set of that was basically just, you know, a show of, I can't remember what it's called right now. There's no simple way through the fortress. The mini-map at the top right of your screen may not be enough to gain your bearings. Should you lose your way, consult your location map by clicking the touchpad button. This will bring up the map of the fortress we gave you before we set out. If you still find yourself at a loss, pressing the L3 button will allow you to view your location map as you move. Navigate your way through as you see fit. What about turning off the mini-map? Can you do that?
Vossler!
Where are you?
What if Captain Oculus has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense.
Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty?
Wait. Quickly, Rex.
Ahead we may face many Imperials, but we need not fight them all. I will. Oft times retreat is the wiser course. Should the need arise, press and hold the R2 button to run from your foes. There is no shame in fleeing from a battle that serves no purpose. It does serve a purpose. This is a save crystal, Rex. You can save your progress by approaching a save crystal and pressing X. Touching one of these crystals will also fully restore your HP and MP. Though you will gradually recover MP as you move about, it can take time. Do not miss this opportunity to refresh yourself and your allies. There is more I would tell you, but we've no time. Heed the lessons of the battlefield and you will do well. Come, we must reach His Majesty before it's too late. I've previously played this game on this console before I ever achieve the ability to do any sort of video saving. So
Intruders! Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
I know, I just can't remember if there's actually stuff you can get. This is the perfect scene. It was shown, and I'm not talking about how it was made. It was made beautifully. That I'm talking about how the Arcadians set this whole thing up. Like, I can totally see them dragging fallen Rabanastre soldiers into this room specifically for them to be there, and they already killed the king. You know?
Your Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Damascus to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Notice the voice change? It's the only clue you get.
Seize the insurgent.
Now, I really don't think he dies here.
So much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, dear Captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire. And think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away. Off you go.
Like I said, I really don't think Rex dies here.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanastre. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life.
Whoa.
Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Ramenos, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to...
I like the way he did this.
Dalmasca's surrender,
allowing for
soon to follow.
This to sound as if it were, you know, the way of things. And you hear that wasn't Bosch's voice. It's very clear it was not Bosch's voice. And now you get to see whom I truly think, and I probably will just stick beside the fact that he is the star of the show. Despite what Balthier may say.
You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more.
And of course I'm talking about Kites.
Clean house.
Kites is totally the star of this show. It's so hard to tell which one's gonna do what.
Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now.
Good practice for the desert.
That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
Did he just admit that Miguelo beats him? Because if I understand this, they're orphans. I mean, spoiler alert, I'm sorry.
What'd you say? Yeah, sir, you haven't paid. What? Haven't paid? Second, please take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Which way you going, sir?
What? My pouch! It's gone!
The boy! Get out the way! Down!
To be fair, that probably wasn't a whole lot.
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Why can't you do this in the actual game, like to the people, without getting caught?
We're orphans. First thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Penelo. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmaskins. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this?
But you know, I have such an aversion to stealing anyway.
One of these days,
I probably wouldn't be able to do it. I can't even do it in game on like Skyrim, where you can do it.
Free to go where I want.
Well, be careful. You'll never fry anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh, Miguelo had some errands to be doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
Yeah, I got more important things to do first. Okay, so I can't go that way yet. And now you get to see Miguelo, and I won't be...
I was waiting.
Penelo said you needed something?
So yeah, this orphan totally just admitted...
Perhaps he ran into some trouble on the desert. Now I have no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sand Sea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too. I can't leave my shop, and I've Penelo on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sand Sea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt all the talking. But, basically, they just admitted... This orphan just admitted that Miguelo beats him. I just wanted to put that out there for everybody to understand that what he was just saying. The Sand Sea. Now the good part.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaughn. Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomage, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I want to die.
Come on, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
It's like, alright, now that the kid's gone, let's talk about killing this thing. So here's how it works. People post bills here on the notice board when they have a monster they need taken care of. Headhunters track people, right? Well, hunters track monsters. The monster you're hunting is called your mark. Here's the bill I posted for the rogue tomato. The mark I petitioned to have hunted. Do you want to hear all the details? Yeah, that would help. Let's start with accepting hunts. You can just take a look at the board, then go running off to hunt the mark. You'll miss out on the bounty. You gotta talk to the person who posted the bill, the petitioner, first. Let him know you're going off on the hunt. So, take this rogue tomato bill, for example. I posted it, so I'm the petitioner. You have to come talk to me. Let's call that step done, okay? Once your arrangement's in place, the petitioner will tell you how to find the mark. Then you hunt it, report back, and claim the bounty. Oh, and I'll give you something to help keep track of your hunts. A clan primer. Use it to refresh your memory about the hunts you've accepted. You obtained a clan primer. Clan primer has been added to your party menu. Go ahead and take this while you're at it. Just a little something to commemorate your first hunt. Ooh, an Orchea armlet. Looks like you can't even equip that yet. You know why? You don't have the license for it. Think of license as mileposts, marking your progress as your combat and skills improve. Swords, bows, black magic, white magic, none of it does you a lick of good until you have the license to use it. Same goes for that armlet. Tamaj, how can I equip this great treasure you've bestowed on me, you ask? Easy. Learn by doing. Let's give it a try. Licenses has been added to the party menu. I'd say you're ready to hunt that mark for me. Oh, you'll be needing this to leave the city. Just show it to the watch at the gate. You obtained a writ of transit. The east gate's the one you'll want to head out. Once you've taken care of that mark for me, let me know. Your work won't go unrewarded. Try equipping the armlet. Use the licenses command in the party menu to obtain the accessories 1 license. Then use the equip command to equip it. Once you've chosen a license board, you can't change your mind, so choose wisely. In order to use weapons, armor, and magic, first obtain the proper license. Learn the licenses that support your playstyle to create your own unique party. It doesn't have much really to go with anyway. You must choose a license board. Okay. Warriors who fight nimbly across hill and dale. They use daggers. No. Sword masters, they use katanas. Bows. No. Axes and hammers, no. 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 Yeah. No. No. Maybe. I always liked the red mage. Or the knight. Oaken pole. I'm really liking the spears idea. I'm actually liking this one. I'm thinking this is what I'm going to use. I think a lot of people are going to learn they don't like me, my play style. Not really because they don't like the play style, like I'm a horrible player, but because the one best way to explain it. I'll think of a way to explain it. A lot of it has to do with my the fact that I grind so much. That's the word I was looking for. Sometimes it just takes me a minute to think of some stuff. And I'm all like,
Let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul's a great man!
I know one to take offense in such trifling matters. Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the console waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
Well, can't turn around now. He is definitely going to be a spear wielder. I think we're ready to take on that thing. Like, totally not. This is the part of the gameplay that a lot of people seem to have issues with or take issue with. I myself love it. It's one of the things I absolutely just really get into. And you can see over there's the red dot. That's the guy right there. Three hits and he's running. That's awesome. Alright, dude. Run away. Run away, little fella. They're yellow. That's so funny. Oh, hells to the no. Really, dude?
Galbana?
I like that name, Galbana.
Never thought I'd see him growing out here. This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
He just said he called it a day. Back when he killed the rats. I wish they had a way you could lock onto your targets. You know? Oh, for heavenly day, what a horrible time to forget which way to go. That's what I thought. Okay. This dude is like the opposite of a challenge. And you might wonder what I'm doing, and I'll explain it to you. It's pretty simple. Facing, you get a little bit further, you get a little bit more defense. But the more of them you fight, the more LP you get, license points. And the license points allow you to fill up your license board. Unfortunately, it makes it so that you can fill up your license board super fast, right at the very beginning of the game. You only need like 600 license points to fill up your license board. And I'm not giving 100% answer on that. I'm giving a basic answer. Alright, let's see if we can get back in. Oh, there's kites. That's cool. Ah, Vaughn! I guess I'm not the only one who got locked out of the city. I told Pinello about the mark you were going after, and I guess I got her worrying. So the two of us headed out here to find you. As soon as I stepped out, the guards closed the gate and things got crazy. I haven't been able to find her since.
This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what?
Open the gate! Alright, out the way!
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigree parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials at fetch. Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobo sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move 'em in.
That does it.
Fine, chocobo you have there. Yes, see the down, stock.
if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet, too. Take a Dalmascan Barrow's wine, he may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but he has a certain strength of character. It's not that really once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through and the closest gate is ordered. They made us choke with the sand.
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
The ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well. Vaughn, wait, what is it? Vaughn!
Now this part I don't really understand. If he doesn't care, or he doesn't like this guy, why is he rushing so fast just to see him? Vane and his magnificent hair.
I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western Front. Your Excellency.
You know, this scene right here, it makes him seem like such a cool guy. You almost feel like he's rooting for you.
People of Rabanasta, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire. There was little point in us. But know this. I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace His Majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
See?